Hello everyone, it's RazedGamer back with my 163rd episode, back with Rimworld of Magic. Literally right where we left off, as you can see from the person still dying over here. And we have a hailstorm. Wow, it's cold out. I guess it's winter time, but yeah. Hailstorm, see the hail falling from the sky. That's dangerous. As long as our people just don't get hit. You see snow on the ground. Our plants aren't growing because, of course, they're not growing. It's literally so cold there's a hailstorm outside, -7 degrees Celsius. We're low on food, we need warm clothes. Really only Nikifos needs one, but I can make him a poncho, but I'd have to replace his flak jacket, which gives him protection. And it gives a little bit of cold insulation. That's fine. Last time we got this nice cowl for a raise. Proves his undead abilities, increases max mana, energy regeneration, increases the upkeep cost for undead, and also causes him to research faster. In exchange for having a weaker social impact, you know, his face looking like a skull, as one would expect. But Cinder had a heartfelt conversation about terrorism with Meatball the Undead. Whatever floats your boat, you know. I'm not gonna judge. Especially not gonna judge with the person that can talk openly about that. That's also a succubus with a service rifle. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you about that. We have plenty of food stored up for winter. Now, while we're here, though, let's get some people and let's take care of these rhinos real quick. Let's see, headshot the rhino. Yep, just take out the rhino easily enough. Upgrade your elemental shot so you get more shots. Wow, the rhino's taking a lot of hits, but it can take a lot of hits, but it's going to go down all the same. Yep, down as well. Now we have 2 more rhinos worth of food to store. Hell, we could leave them outside. They're refrigerated, so I warmed up a bit so they're not frozen. Fine, whatever. Ray's getting our research done, yeah. Soon enough we'll be able to start crafting scrolls with new spells like, well, make light, just a, well, you know, understandable, simple enough. Make it rain, make it cold, make sunlight. A necromancer spell to consume all the corpses in an area. Really useful. Get some more of the technomancer spells for Nikifos. You know, overdrive and kinetic shield. But we also need magicite to craft those, which we don't have much of. But you know, it is what it is. Low food, we have enough food. We have plenty of food. Let's gonna have Cinder working a bit harder, but you know what? It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot we also have this paladin back here that we're trying to recruit. That unfortunately has a chemical interest, which means that they aren't taking drugs. They are going to get in a real bad mood. Their mood's just going to be in a horrible condition most of the time, realistically, is what it means. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's upgrade the undead, make them move faster, make them better at working stuff. They're not really doing much, honestly. Are 1, 2, 3. 3 undead. Boss, you have tattered clothes. Some cloth pants. We can make you a new pair of pants real quick. Although he is a Yodikin, so he doesn't need clothes at all. He's fine. He's fine with not wearing clothes, and even moves faster without clothes. Moves slower with clothes. But he will be upset about by ratty apparel, so it is something to make sure to work on. Snikifos can do when he gets there. But yeah, nice colony in the middle of winter. Just surviving, living out everything. We're getting more research done. Don't have much money, but we can surely get that fixed in the future. I actually have enough steel right now. Don't need to mine more. Plenty of steel out there just available. Fortunately, with other things we don't have much of. Tons of steel, just not really components around. It's not really any components. More steel, more steel. All the steel in the world, just not components. Or jade. More steel. More steel. We got all the steel in the world. Fortunately, though, that's all we really have, it seems. Oh, there's some compacted plasteel over here. You know what? Yeah. The undead need something to do. So yeah, with that, yeah, I think we're good for now. And it looks like it's come time for Red and Gray to leave our colony. No longer have to feed them. Got some advanced components for it. So just nice. And you know what? A little something. Going to build a little corral over here. Now you may say, well, hey, wait a minute. What are you doing building it over here with, you know, this rough granite that's not going to grow any food? Your animals that you put in there, well, you know, there's not going to be any food for them. What you doing? Which, yes, in most cases you're right. This would be a horrible place for a pen. I mean, a truly horrible place. I mean, once it's built, we can show how many animals it'll say that we can hold there at once. And in case you didn't realize, it's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be a lot at all. Nutrition growth, 0.03. It's about enough for 0 of even anything. So what's the point? Well, the point is, once daytime comes, I'll make a nice little showing. Nikifos and Raze. Don't want to wake them up in the middle of the night to do this because they won't be in the best of moods for that. Let them get their proper rest. To a degree, you're both rested well enough. Nice stallion here. Nice animal. I meant to grab Zandy instead of Nickphilos. Oh well. Nice stallion there. Nickphilos, you're no longer needed. Raze, let's... Hey, now we have a nice horse. We have a nice, healthy, undead horse. That Doesn't need food, but does need to stay inside of a pen. With a horse, not only does it let you carry, not only does it increase how much you can carry when you go out with it. It does do that, right? Yep, has a carrying capacity of 180. Also, when it's in the party, when it's in a caravan, it will increase our speed, so we can travel around faster. Huh. These people that are hostile with us want us to build a structure for them, and if we do, we'll get some goodwill with them. Not enough to make them friendly with us. Pretty sure, let me check that real quick. Yeah. Not enough to make them friendly with us. And, really, I don't mind them being aggressive towards us, if I'm being honest. They can be aggressive towards us all they want, really. I mean, kind of our enemies, and we actually get more from them. You know, we get corpses to consume. Consuming corpses doesn't really help, but we get more chances at getting, you know, someone with good plant skill to capture. That way we can start, you know, growing our parasite thorn bush and we can start harvesting unrefined magicites. Wow, there are only 2 things of plasteel ore. Now, if we were to start digging into these mountains, I'm sure we could find some more. Sure, we could find some more ore somewhere. Maybe I should, like, dig into here. See if I can find anything. Bit hesitant on it because I actually have some plans for some of these mountains. Oh, no, you know what? We can extend this pen. How about that? Make it a bit larger by digging out all that. We have undead to do the work. They'll work through the nights. They won't complain. They don't mind. We don't really have much of value, if I'm being honest. I have a really full stockpile here. Guess the rhinoceros leather is decently worth something. Let's see. We could start crafting stuff to sell. A pack of manhunting wargs has entered the area. 1. Well, that takes up one of our raid slots. Unfortunately. That was a weird way to say it. That's one. With the next raid. There's 2 of them actually. Okay. Yeah, this is is a raid. Much rather it be, you know, actual people. That way I can get a higher chance at stuff. We've increased the range of attraction, so that works better. Now I put down that to slow. They're slowed down. They're constantly taking damage. They're getting shot. They're getting pulled in. Now they're dead. And now everyone can just go on their merry way. Except for Tome, undead. Hey, get over here. Take down this warg. If it dies, it has a chance to rot on death because of Scaria. But not all will. We can just consume that corpse for some of your mana back. You can go. We can be happy and joyful and... What the hell am I saying? I don't know. Chop down all these stumps here for a little extra wood. Now back to what I was originally talking about. Craft some clothes to go and sell to other places. Don't know what the best stuff to craft is. A lot of magical stuff if we had the magicite we could make, but for our people, but so that we finished scribing. Can now make a scribe's table, and you know, it'd be nice. But and we'll go ahead and put it down. But you know, just still have the little issue of, you know, we don't have magic. We don't have stuff for it. We struck some compact machinery. How our little mining venture over here is working out. Yeah, we don't have the, you know, magicite to really use the scribing table. Next thing, though, we're working on is an arcane forge. And okay, I've been mentioning it multiple times. We're gonna craft some, get some clothes. Wow, we're gonna craft slow, bad temperature. We're just gonna make some shirts, I guess. Do until we have 10. Don't use cloth. Don't use our rhinoceros leather. That's our highest value material, which makes it sell more for more, but also, you know, want to make the good clothes and keep it for us instead of selling it. All these stone blocks, slate blocks that I'm not even using yet. We could dig, you know, I could start digging tunnels out. That way I could block off areas and enemies would actually, like, funnel through. It can make a little locked off area. Make a kill box of sorts. Not the kill box that most people in the game think of. I don't use the cheap, over-the-top ones. I do with what I can realistically make. Sorry. I know some people hate that, but hate the very idea of me saying that, but it is what it is. Now we could turn like an area like this into a prison. Getting ideas. Like this could be a prison cell for a mass number of prisoners. A lot of things, just a lot of ideas going through my head of how to build everything. But work fine now, everything's going good, so yeah. Again, see ya once something else happens. Okay, something interesting finally happened. I decided to go ahead with the idea of digging through everything, this to make a way through, and came across an ancient danger. Well, we've seen what happens with ancient dangers. We've seen it before. It's what ended our last run. So, it's dangerous, but we are a bit stronger. That's actually a decent reward. Cataphract armor, tech print, artificial metabolism, tech print, sabotage a faction city. We're not going to do that, not yet. But this is an opportunity. You know what this is? This is a chance at revenge, if I'm being honest. And to show off a bit of the power of our guys. Fortunately, I haven't upgraded Fog of Torment any. With that, I could just make this place simple, easy, clear this. Because it's a small room where Fog of Torment's about the size of, just carrot everyone in there constantly. Also hurl the undead in there with Reckless Abandon with them healing. Now, Fog of Torment doesn't last as long as it could. Doesn't hit as fast, doesn't deal as much damage, but yeah, this is an opportunity. It's a little late right now, but once morning comes, I think it's time for some revenge. It just clicked as I clicked off and paused the recording for a moment. Zandy and Nickfalos got together. Oh, we have a new couple. Build a new double bed for you two. Zandy. Build your guys' bed. Zandy, I said prioritize working on this. Zandy, build the damn bed. Now we're gonna have Zandy along with Nickfalos. Avoid. Yeah, we have a there, and well, they're. Yeah. I didn't expect that to happen right as I clicked off, but it happened. It happened. And now we just need to wait till morning comes. And Cinder is, well, okay. I guess it's something that's gonna happen. And also an arcane items collector is here. First, we need to prepare for the coming kid. Right there. We'll build more stuff later. And we have this arcane items collectors here. I just wanted to get my revenge on Ancient Danger. Now we have all this. Here's the thing, even if we clear this, even if we do this, we won't have enough money to buy anything from them. Arcane Tome for Chronomancer, Hemomancy, a Blood Mage, a Priest, Summoning. Lots of good stuff. Some wands, weapons, special weapons. Lots of good stuff. And we've gotten some more unrefined magicite from all of our mining, but yeah. We'll just say we don't have the money to afford anything you have. You know? It's a bad idea, but we could, make an enemy of the Treaty of Adishusia and just take all this stuff. It's a ton of money and a lot of arcane tomes, valuable arcane tomes worth a ton. All we'd have to do is find a way to kill all of them. Focus mainly on the pack animals that are holding the good stuff. We could get an awful lot of money and stuff. We're not going to do it, though. We're not going to do it. You're not going to convince me to do it. Nope. I refuse. Everyone get over here. First, we're going to start with Tome the Undead. You can go over and... Okay, actually, let's have... Sure, you guys all attack there. Just break that open, and then once it's broken open, we can deal with this. We have a nice 1-2 combo. There's spiders in here. Which are much easier to deal with than just spiders. That's it. Much easier to deal with than, no, guys, don't shoot. We don't want to accidentally trigger. We don't want to accidentally trigger, really, undead? You're just gonna let this guy get past? Where's Meatball? Meatball, go bash these things' heads in. They took down one spider. They took down the other. We cleared it. We cleared this place. No, actually, you. Very quickly. Destroy the hive. Then we can loot this place, and we also have all these crypto sleep caskets that could have people in them. That probably have people in them. That's not what's super important right now. Getting all of this valuable stuff. A skill trainer for plants. We could increase someone's knowledge of plants greatly. Or by a few levels at the very least. Well, if they have a passion for it, a few levels. If they only have like one level in it. If they don't have a passion, it'll only increase by like one level. And none of our guys even have a passion for plants. Yep. Also, we have a plasma sword. Weapon that can light enemies on fire. Damage. It has a onboard persona. An AI with the weapon that bonds to the wielder. Once bonded to the wielder, the weapon will refuse to be wielded by anyone else, but deals more damage and can attack faster. Also has a special trait. Everyone has a different trait. Different weapons have different traits. This one is neurotic and unstable. It reduces the mood of whoever is carrying it, so, not great. Not great in general, if I may be honest. Though, these people, maybe they'll want to buy this plasma sword with the onboard persona that's valuable. Got type print for skin hardening. Do they want to buy it? They aren't interested. Not the right kind of person for it, huh? Okay, well, let's check for quests. Sure, a Bandit Camp quest. Chance to get someone to join us. Okay. Skill turn melee. The Masterwork Shield Belt. Really good. Just have to go to a place and take out 4 wasters. We will accept that. It's not right now. Right now, we're going to take everyone and we're going to go over here. And we're going to... Now everything's been hauled out of here. Meatball, go bludgeon this Mega Spider to death real quick. Raze, you can start consuming corpses. Till everyone gets here, everyone's here. You'll have an undead go and open this. This will open all the sleep caskets at once. Have the undead here at the ready, because we don't know what's going to come out. Well, there'll be people, but we don't know how many, if they're going to be fighting us immediately or downed. This woman's in pain shock. Good skills. 7 hours. Female, good shooting and melee. Okay, they're gourmand. I despise that. Amazing social and capable of violence. Pyromaniac, good at shooting melee. They're good fighters. Hey, chef. And not one of them is good with plants. Not even one of them is good with plants. Great. A pistol that fires self-propelled micro missiles as ammunition. Oh, okay. Zandy. Oh, we only have one shot left. I want to save it for, like, a person with... You know what? Oh, disabling shot won't work because they're armored. I want to take their armor, but you know what? It's fine. It really is fine. Undead, just have at it. Just have at it. Oh, so there are more magic can learn of than I thought. Yeah, the undead now in here. Yeah, the guy died. Here's the thing, if he died if we downed him instead of killed him, we could have just taken it, we could have stripped him of his marine armor. It wouldn't be tainted, we could just take it and wear it for ourselves. Though we can still strip the guy of it. Hey, you have recon armor. Don't die. Please don't die. Just get down. How about you? Well. It is what it is. Yeah, strip this guy of his armor, and you know what? You can wear it now. It's your armor. You know what? Hey, Tome. Okay, not you. Meatball? Ooh, you're not that great either. Meatball, you can strip this guy and wear his recon armor. Because you know what? You guys don't care about how bad stuff... How about tattered apparel. You're undead. Strip, pillar. You're the gourmand. You would be great, except the fact that you are a gourmand. So I don't like you. Hey, Meatball, why can't you just attack? Why can't I tell you to just attack Anita here? Why won't you do it? Meatball, why won't you attack? I don't understand. Oh well, you know what? You're free to go. You're a gourmand, but despite that, I'll let you go. We got some gold. We got some recon armor for Cinder. Some decent armor, pretty quality armor for which it is. Tome the Undead's getting attacked. What's happening? What the hell is happening to him? He's getting hit with Holy Wrath. Not the gunshot wound, the Holy Wrath. Like, one of these people have an ability that just harms nearby undead or something? Is there like an ability that does that? You cast Regenerate on him. I think. And that's just hurting him over time. Yeah, he has Regeneration, so he's getting constantly... So it's constantly hurting him instead of healing him. Now with this, we have these Crypto Sleep caskets we could use. You put a person inside of it. If you put a person inside a Crypto Sleep casket, well, they basically don't age. Any injuries or diseases they have are unaffected. Don't get affected. Nice. Or we could deconstruct them for material. It's a better idea, in my opinion. But hey, the important thing. We got our revenge. We got our revenge for our last run. How it ended. It feels pretty damn good. Ah. 36 minutes in, and we got our revenge. Bunch more steel. We have enough steel. For once, next day comes, I'll have Raze go and consume all these corpses. And we will... mine this area out so that people can run through. I'll not mine it, but... Where's deconstruct? There it is. Make an area that people can run through to get over to here instead of attacking us from this over here. Oh, I paused. Didn't know. One of our undead has a real good armor. Two of our undead have real good armor. That's not going to last them forever, and it's tainted, so... But it's good armor that'll help us in potential fights. Now, Raze, get over here. Start consuming... Someone has to get rid of these corpses. And I am not building a furnace to deal with it. Just letting you know. 1 corpse, 2 corpse, 3 corpses. Okay, I targeted that by accident. Another corpse. And another corpse. You know, while we're at it, consume that as well. And the corpses are dealt with. This is revealed. Our storage is stocked to the brim. Now you relax socially for a bit, and then you can apply this tech print. I explained before, but tech prints... See, for example, the skin hardening. This requires a tech print before you can even start researching it. You have to have one of these, and you have to apply it. Also, when you do, it gives you research experience. Intellectual experience. Just a big boost all of a sudden. 2,000 there. And unlocks that research. We're not going to research it for a while. We have it unlocked, you know, just for the sake of it. Might be using it later. Decent chance of using it later, in fact. Yeah, with that... Well... Guess we see if anything comes up they'll want to end the video with. Because we're reaching about that point. I just remembered, we already have something ready for the end of the video. We have this outlaw camp. Don't be in the middle of the mountains. Be somewhere easy to get to. That's about as easy as it can be to get there, honestly. Need someone to deal with these people. Who will we send? Send Raze in the undead squad. There's 4 of them there. Nikifos could drop an orbital strike on them. We can send our Zandy to snipe them. You know what? Let's send Nikifos. And he can handle 4 people by himself. Unless there's... Just in case. Guys, just go this way. Don't take Glitter World medicine with you. There's no need to take medicine of that quality. Yes, we understand. Raze, the undead, and Nikifos. Only taking Raze and the undead as insurance in case there's someone dangerous there. You know, in case there happens to be like a paladin that can put a shield on himself and absorb tons of damage. Or some mage with a lot of power. Nikifos is probably enough. He's more than likely enough to handle this on his own, but just to make sure. Also, with this horse, we can get there much faster. Though it said 0.3 days, but obviously that wasn't true. 0.6 days to get there. Down, 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 down. Now, Raze, you might say, he's not that great in the fights, which... fair enough, but the undead make a nice meat wall, and the undead make a nice meat wall. They don't really care about your injuries. And with Raze there, he can just put down a Fog of Torment to constantly heal the undead while hurting the enemies that they're fighting at the same time. It's a real combo. They're attacking the enemies, hurting them, while the Fog of Torment hurts them. And any damage that undead take is healed. If any of the undead go down, Raze can just revive them. And if we want, we can try to get some more undead. I mean, Raze is suffering a bit of low mana regeneration already, but it's fine. Now our paladin that's a chemical hunger, wants drugs, and has a genetic pessimism. Not the greatest thing ever, you know. Chemical starvation now. I guess we're gonna have to start growing drugs. Making drugs for him. Because he will be pissed off. I don't like drugs in the game, but... Okay, here's their base. We get any loot. We get our reward along with any loot from the base. We concluded Marith. Just take a quick look at them, their abilities. Ray of Hope periodically buffs allies nearby, improving their manipulation, movement, and improves their mood. Now this reduces their max mana while it's active and slows their mana regeneration. But it's constant. And it improves and gives them experience every time it buffs someone. They lost shield for some reason. We have heal to heal. Simple enough. Heal efficiency, heal versatility. Increase the max number of wounds that can be healed. Shield just absorbs 100 damage or 50 seconds as just a shield. Valiant charge. Overwhelm. Holy power is unleashed from the paladin, overwhelming the senses of other people around. Don't really know how that works, or what it does, but Overwhelm can stun at level 2 and improve stun at level 3. And their special ability is Holy Wrath, call forth Holy Wrath upon the land. I'm gonna take Ray of Hope first. because we're going to want that to be active. And once we can learn shield, we'll have them learn shield. Any melee weapons, it's not great, since you can take the knife. Now, we're here. Oh, the orbital strike's very small range. A lot smaller than I expected of it. Okay, it's locked that area. Oh, it's coming in. Well, that's effective. It didn't hit a large area at all, but it did a ton of damage when it hit. Increased the damage. They're waiting to decrease the size that it hits. Yes, upgrading this overall increased the radius of it. Okay, good to know. Meatball, you undead, get over there. These guys are coming to attack. They have melee weapons. You're a dirt mole. You're not a waster. If I could capture you, you're a pyromaniac. That's fine with your plant skill. If I could capture you. We don't have a reliable way to do that, though. Hey, just don't kill. Of course! Of course you kill the... Of course you kill them. Of course you do. Why would you do anything else? Why would you do anything other than kill the person that I wanted to recruit? The dirt mole. The 13 plant skill. Someone that could actually start growing magicite for us. Why would you not kill them on sight? You know? Be foolish of you to not do it. Right? That's how you guys think. Right? Screw all of you. Oh, there's a hammer. Improves your labor speed. Construction success chance, construction speed. It's nice. Well, let's see what they had in these houses. These Smart Calum, some magic, a metal alloy consisting of steel, jade, silver, magicite. Each kilogram of Arcalum more increases chance and ability cooldowns nullified after use. It's good material. Expensive material, that's good. I just feel a bit downtrodden after our loss. After our absolute loss. Our absolutely horrible loss. Oh. Just... Oh. That's how I feel. Have them return with the spoils of... With the spoils. Okay, who put on the shield belt? You know what, Paladin? There's a good chance you'll be wearing this shield belt later, but you don't get to wear it for right now. You're actually a really good crafter. So is Ziphilos, so that's not real useful to us. We already have someone that's good at it. But you know what? You're a paladin. You can improve our people's mood if you would activate that ability like I told you to. To occasionally buff people's moods. Yeah, you're wearing tired apparel because... You know what? Get over here and make these pants. Make yourself a pair of pants. Rhino leather, sure. We have some rhino leather. It's fine with me. A temporary camp of a rival faction is under attack. Oh. Part of... Oh, that's the mod. The Faction Warfare Continued mod. There's factions... A faction's camp is being attacked right here. Which means that if we wanted to, we could go over and get involved. Thavu Sprint ship is getting attacked. Hostile to us. We could go there and pick and fight. We could go there and fight the people there. We could potentially kidnap someone. Maybe someone with a plant skill. I could pick the scraps. We're not going to, though. We're going to leave it be. And hopefully in the future we'll come across... Hopefully in the future we'll come across someone that... Wait a minute. Hopefully in the future we'll come across someone that... has some plant skill that we can capture. I consider bringing Zandy with us. If I brought him, we could have captured that person with the 13 plant skill and we could have started planting. It would have been glorious. Would have been wonderful. Get over your mana weakness, arcane weakness already, so that your... Yes, use your energy mana to start regenerating. But it would have been wonderful. It would have been glorious. But I'm a stupid idiot, so I didn't do it, so we didn't get it. For now, I'm going to go to bed. It's 2:53 a.m. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.